Hello and welcome to Nagaland TV. You are watching Nltv Midday News. I'll read the headlines first. Under the Chief Minister's Scholarship for Music, 4 meritorious individuals selected by TAFMA Nagaland to undergo intensive music courses at A.R. Rahman's KM Music Conservatory in Chennai. Central Pollution Control Board data shows that New Delhi's air quality improved marginally on Monday morning from 428 to 384. Bharatiya Janata Party West Bengal unit all set to hit streets for 5 days from 1 p.m. today. The unit demands West Bengal government to slash VAT on petrol and diesel. PM Modi to lay foundation stone for expansion of 2 key highways in Maharashtra. Project undertaken to boost connectivity to the pilgrimage town of Pandharpur. President Ramnath Kovind presents the Padma Awards in Rashtrapati Bhavan today. 119 recipients to be awarded with country's highest civilian honor this year. And now the news in detail. 4-time Chief Minister of Nagaland and a veteran politician in his own right, Dr. S Jamir was awarded with the Padmabhushan, the nation's third highest civilian award by the President of India, Ramnath Kovind, at the Darbar Hall at Rashtrapati Bhavan on Monday. Dr. Jamir also served as a former governor of Odisha, Maharashtra, Gujarat and Goa. Dr. Jamir is being honoured with the Padmabhushan for his exceptional and distinguished service in the field of public affairs. Born on 17th of October 1931 in Ungma village, Mokokchong, Dr. Jamir is the first ever Naga politician to receive the award. The veteran politician, whose political career spans over 60 years, is considered an authority on Naga political history.
Dr. Anil Prakash Joshi, Dr. Anil Prakash Joshi,
Nagaland Chief Minister Nephew Rio announced on his Twitter handle that 4 meritorious individuals have been selected by TAFMA Nagaland under the Chief Minister's Scholarship for Music. The 4 candidates will undergo 3 months of intensive music and music production courses at Dr. A.R. Rahman's KM Music Conservatory in Chennai. The names of these candidates are Vitolo Jimomi, selected for production studio, VK Tuono Rutsa for piano, Vizovoli Ratsu for voice choir and Bintu Neumai for voice. Toku Among, one of the biggest festivals which is celebrated by the Lotha Nagas for 4 days, came to an end on 7th of November. The festival winded up by organizing Night Bazaar at Wokha Public Ground. Nltv went and interacted with people and stall owners at the Night Bazaar, learning about their thoughts and experiences about the year's festival, and also learned from a stall owner that people responded with positive attitude. There were different stalls selling traditional items, food stalls, various games being played, and locally made wines were also being sold.
আজি stall last day ase to kina lage ase
খুশি পাই আছে এক্সাইটেড বি আছে আৰু নেক্সট ইয়াৰ কাৰণে আৰু বেছি এক্সাইটেড হৈ ৰাখি আছে আৰু এনে মুন্দুক বি আছে মাম ভাও মহান ফেষ্টিভেল মানাই না যে এন্ড অফ দ্য ডে ইয়াস না ধৰণে মুন্দুক মিক্স ইমোশন আছে ইয়াকিটা না
তো না stall কৰে তো profit তো আইছে না নাই
profit তো আহে অলপ তো আহে
কাস্টমাৰ হান্দো বালি আছে না সব
কাস্টমাৰ গাndo সব ঠিকঠাক আছে ওয়েল বিহেভ আছে বেছি খুশি আছে
SOP han bi bhawa maintain kori আছে না
as of now হয় সব মানুহ বি মেইনটেইন কৰি আছে হয়
আচ্ছা থ্যাংক ইউ আজি stall last day ase to kina lagi ase
ঠিকই লাগিছে
duk paina thiki hola
হয় তোক তো পাইছে
munduk lagi ase na nai last day ase
হইছে কি করব না পাই নাই
ki bikri kori dekhe apni
ইনি ওয়াইন চাও মোমো খানিছে
to sob bikri hoye jaise na
হইছে আছে কারণে তো হইছে
to bal ase next year we dekhi next year log pao de
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
One is urban grower. So what we do is this one is hydroponics. In hydroponics, we grow soil farming. So these are all lettuces, and what we do here is we grow off-season crops, and we don't use soil, and then whatever this crop. Say this is example. This is a lettuce. So itu nutrients ki lagi ase, tai itu mon itu etias na. And then say this red sorrel, they need takan different nutrients lagi ase takan mon itu one etias na. So we according to that mon itu one nutrients etias ase. Mon itu off season sub crop to grow ase. We grow through whole season. Money to graze, and this is a really conventional. Like when it comes to sustainability, we focus on this one for this agriculture, because when it comes to hydroponics, say on space reliability, to one space to eman to not line space eman be nakai, and then the duration of the crops, it can be one say. Normally, lettuce takes around 45 days. So, on hydroponics, we take around like 30 days. So, it could be GM kando, it could be induced correct. But then, we induce with lights and like nutrients can get control correct. So, yeah.
that's really nice.
The Guwahati Eastern Nagaland Students Union, Gensu, held its second one-day penalty shootout at Khanapara Veterinary Ground on November 7th under the theme As One. The objective of the tournament was to bring a sense of unity among the Northeastern brothers and sisters through sports. In the penalty shootout, the first prize was won by Hawk Fan Academy, followed by Chakisang Students Union Guwahati as runners-up, while the best goalkeeper went to our Student Union Guwahati. The tourney was sponsored by Mr. Yalim Foam and Dr. Yato Konyak, and a total of 22 teams from all over Northeast participated in the tourney. President Ramnath Kovind is presenting the Padma Awards in the Rashtrapati Bhavan today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Union External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar are among the attendees. 119 Padma Awards will be presented by the President this year. The list comprises 7 Padmabhushan, 10 Padmabhushan and 102 Padma Shri awards. 29 of these awardees are women, 16 posthumous awardees and 1 transgender awardee. The Padma Awards are one of the highest civilian honors of India, announced annually on the eve of Republic Day. The awards are given in 3 categories: Padma Vibhushan for exceptional and distinguished service, Padma Bhushan distinguished service of higher order, and Padma Shri distinguished service. The awards seek to recognize achievements in all fields of activities and or disciplines where an element of public service is involved. Dr. Palin Kundong Bam, Managing Director of Shija Hospitals and Research Institute, Srinagar, announced that the National Medical Commission has accorded permission for setting up the first private medical college in Manipur. The private medical college, Shija Academy of Health Sciences, will be situated at the Health Village in Imphal West District, Langwal, and will be sponsored by Shri. The medical college will also have an intake capacity of 150 students per year. Dr. Kundong Bam said that all necessary infrastructure is in place to begin the first academic session from December, while 20% of the seats at the new medical college will be reserved for state government nominees, 65% will go to management nominees, and 15% to NRIs. Prime Minister Narendra Modi extended birthday greetings to senior BJP leader Lal Krishna Advani on Monday. PM Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah, Defence Minister Rajnath Singh and several other leaders visited his home to celebrate his birthday. Modi tweeted his greetings and prayed for his long and healthy life. He further remarked that the nation remains indebted to Advani for his efforts towards empowering people and for enhancing cultural pride. Notably, Advani, who turned 90 on Monday, was the 7th Deputy Prime Minister of India. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will, through video conferencing at 3:30 p.m. on Monday, lay the foundation stone for 4 laning of 2 key roads in Maharashtra, 5 sections of the National Highway 965 and 3 sections of NH 965G. The project will be undertaken to facilitate people's movement to the pilgrimage town of Pandharpur in the western state, the Prime Minister's official noted. Under the project, 221 km and 130 km of Shri Sant Dhyaneshwar Maharaj Palki Marg and Shri Sant Tukaram Maharaj Palki Marg, respectively, will be 4-laned. This will be done at the estimated cost of more than Rs 11,000 crore to Rs 66,000 crore for the former and Rs 44,000 crore for the latter. Listing out the accomplishments of the government during her speech at the BJP National Executive Meeting, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman took a shot at the opposition, accusing them of tarnishing India's image. The minister said that India's great methodical way in administering over 100 crore vaccines is being praised across the world. She pointed out that Rs 36 crore was allocated in the budget for vaccination and improving overall healthcare infrastructure. The entry of women in defence, army and the establishment of Sainik schools come as a part of the resolution, the minister said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Sunday urged the Bharatiya Janata Party workers to become a bridge of faith between the party and the people and said that they must forge ties with the people based on the party's guiding values of service, resolve and sacrifice. The Prime Minister was addressing the party's National Executive Committee meeting. In his 50-minute valedictory address in New Delhi, PM Modi also stressed that the BJP runs on the values of Seva, Sankalp or Samarpan, meaning service, resolution and commitment, and does not revolve around a family. Urging its members to work for people, Union Minister Bhupendra Yadav said he also expressed confidence that the BJP will win the trust of people in the upcoming assembly polls in 5 states. Former Congress President Rahul Gandhi on Sunday hit out at the government on the issue of poverty and alleged that those who are in the middle class in the country are now poor and the poor are being crushed. Taking a swipe at the government over a media report that claimed that in the last 8 years the poor in the country are rising rapidly, he asks where are those who used to say "Achhe din," meaning good days, are coming. The report claimed that in 2020, 7.6 crore people have gone below the poverty line and the number of people who are poor is increasing. The Congress, on its official Twitter account, also alleged that the people have lost their better days while waiting for Achhe din to come. Gandhi made an apparent reference to Prime Minister Narendra Modi's remarks ahead of the 2014 Lok Sabha elections, where he used the slogan "Achhe din are coming" in his poll campaign. The Bharatiya Janata Party West Bengal unit is all set to hit streets for 5 days. From 1 p.m. today, BJP West Bengal unit is demanding West Bengal government slash VAT on petrol and diesel. The union government on November 3rd announced cut in excise duty by ₹5 on petrol per litre and ₹10 on diesel. Matching to the union government, 22 BJP and allies ruled state and union territories decided to slash VAT in different proportions. However, states ruled by opposition did not reduce tax on fuel. The Bombay High Court on Sunday reversed a special court order remanding former Maharashtra Home Minister Anil Deshmukh in judicial custody. He was sent to the custody of the Enforcement Directorate till November 12th. On Saturday, Deshmukh was brought to Mumbai's Arthur Road jail after a special court sent him to 14-day judicial custody. He was arrested based on allegations levelled against him by the former Mumbai Police Commissioner Padmabhushan Singh. New Delhi's air quality improved marginally on Monday morning as data from the Central Pollution Control Board showed that the air quality on Monday morning at 7 a.m. stood at 384 and on Sunday the average air quality was 428, which was in the severe category. The city experienced 3 consecutive days of severe air quality due to the double impact of firecrackers burst during Diwali and stubble burning in Haryana and Punjab. Violation of a ban on firecrackers on Friday resulted in the air quality shooting up to 462, which put Delhi to worst post-Diwali air quality since 2016. The CPCB classified has made a classification that an air quality of 0 to 50 as good, 51 to 100 as satisfactory, 101 to 200 as moderate, 201 to 300 as poor, 301 to 400 as very poor and above 401 as severe.
I think the main cause for this pollution is because of the crops that are burning in and around Delhi and plus people burning crackers. So the main reason why this pollution is happening, I mean the government has taken steps on their part, it's on us now. I mean probably we do see people even after Diwali burning crackers, but that does create a lot of hassles and like coming for the winter season that is gonna come in some time, we're gonna experience even further worse pollution. So I would request and I would urge people to use public transport as much as possible and try and go out for cycling. I mean it's a really healthy way to exercise and to maintain a fitness regime.
Diwali के बाद से like we started riding, so things have become very worse. The pollution है and हमारी throat choke होता है, eyes pain हो रही है. Things have like there's a huge difference between post and pre-Diwali. So we request everyone to take a step forward in reducing this amount of pollution because every bit counts.
दिवाली के पहले और बाद में काफी फर्क है क्योंकि पहले हम आराम से साइकिल चला सकते थे. अभी क्या एक तो आई इरिटेशन बहुत होती है पोल्यूशन की वजह से और ब्रीदिंग में भी प्रॉब्लम रहती है काफी, तो ये पहनना पड़ता है हमको. और सिंस वी आर साइकिलिस्ट तो हमको प्रॉपर ब्रीदिंग की जरूरत होती है, तो इससे इफेक्ट पड़ जाता है. और आई इरिटेशन के लिए अब ये ग्लासेस पहन लेते हैं. तो मैं बस यही कहना चाहूँगा लोगों को कि पटाखे थोड़े कम चलाए जाए. वैसे मेन कॉज वो नहीं है बट पटाखे कम चलाए जाए और जितना हो सके पब्लिक ट्रांसपोर्ट यूज किया जाए. रेगुलर ही है, हमारा ग्रुप भी है साइकिलिंग का, दिल्ली के शिफ्टर्स, और काफी मेंबर है हमारे एक्टिव डेली अराउंड हम लोग.
The Supreme Court is scheduled to hear on Monday the matter related to the October 3rd Lakhimpur Kheri incident in which 8 people including 4 farmers were killed in violence during a farmers' protest. A bench comprising Chief Justice N.V. Ramana and Justices Surya Kant and Hima Kohli would hear the matter. Earlier on October 26, the court had directed the Uttar Pradesh government to provide protection to witnesses under the Witness Protection Scheme 2018. The top court had asked the Uttar Pradesh government to record the statements of other witnesses before the judicial magistrate under section 164 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. and expedite the examination of digital evidence by experts. Statements under Section 164 of the CRPC also recorded before a judicial magistrate and that they have evidentiary value. The top court is hearing the Lakhimpur Kheri matter after 2 lawyers had written to the CJI seeking a high-level judicial inquiry, also involving the CBI, into the incident. The Jammu and Kashmir police have constituted a team to probe the killing of Constable Tausif Ahmad Wani in Srinagar's Batamalu area on Sunday. Wani, who had joined the force 2 years ago, was shot dead in the second such targeted attack in the area within a month. In October, an employee of the Power Development Department was killed in the locality. Police said security forces conducted searches in the area soon after Wani's killing. 2 days after an exchange of fire at a hospital a few kilometers from the murder scene. Srinagar has been under tight security since the killing of 11 civilians last month. Toxic foam was spotted in Yamuna river near Kalandi Kunj in Delhi on Sunday. The foam formation was increasingly due to rise in ammonia in the Yamuna. As a result, the city's water supply is also affected as the water in the Yamuna river is way too contaminated for consumption. Amid the pollution and toxicity in the Yamuna, people are seen taking dip in the river on the first day of Chhat Puja. Heavy rains in Chennai and nearby areas has prompted authorities to take emergency steps, including an order to schools in 4 districts to stay shut for the next 2 days. National Disaster Response Force has been called in to assist in rescue work. The capital city of Tamil Nadu, being Chennai, received around 20 centimeters of rain on Sunday. The Weather Office has also forecasted heavy to very heavy rainfall today in 14 Tamil Nadu districts, including Chennai, Vellore, Nagapattinam, Karaikal, among others, while schools and most government offices will remain shut. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured all possible support from the centre in rescue and relief work. Four Central Reserve Police Force jawans of Battalion 50 were killed and 13 were injured in a case of fratricide at a camp under Marai Guda Police Station limits in Chhattisgarh's Sukma district on Monday. The incident took place when a jawan opened fire at the CRPF camp, killing 13 colleagues and injuring more than a dozen jawans. According to reports, the injured jawans have been admitted in hospital for treatment. India is all set to get a 4th COVID vaccine this month, with the centre placing orders for 1 crore doses of Gujarat-based Zydus Cadila's 3rd dose candidate. The vaccine Zycov-D has already been granted emergency use authorization for adults and children above 12, making it potentially the first to be administered to the adolescent population in India. The centre's move also paves the way for the use of the first COVID vaccine in the world to be developed on a DNA platform where the SARS-CoV-2 spike proteins are reproduced to create antibodies. A passenger bus skidded off the road in western Nepal on Sunday, killing at least 12 people and wounding nearly 20. The accident took place when the driver lost control of the speeding vehicle. The bus en route to Tulsipur from Salyan district, 650 km west of Kathmandu, met with the accident at Kharkola in Kapurkot Rural Municipality 5. According to the police, the deceased passengers include 2 men and 10 women. A senior police officer said that at least 20 people were injured in the accident. According to the preliminary investigation conducted by the police, the accident took place due to high speed. The United States reopens its land and air borders on Monday to foreign visitors fully vaccinated against COVID-19 after 20 months of travel restriction. US borders were closed after March 2020 to travelers from parts of the world, including the European Union, Britain, China, India and Brazil. Former US President Donald Trump imposed ban early in 2020 and was upheld by the president who is now the present one, Joe Biden. Notably, restrictions were unpopular in Europe and US neighboring countries like Canada and Mexico. That is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.